Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review. I'm here today to talk to you about the big Amelia reveal in Power Rangers Dino Fury. So the huge reveal that Amelia isn't human but in fact an alien was really interesting. And in fact, in my opinion, it made her very, very, very fascinating because I found her to be very, very boring. And so, and that's not the actress' fault. That's just what's written for her. There was really nothing really all that great written for her. Yeah, she loves her pop, and yeah, the Blue Ranger has a crush on her. But that's really just about it when it comes to her character. You know what I'm saying? And so, my thing is with this big reveal, even though it was cool and it was fascinating, it was utterly pointless and came out of nowhere. And my main problem with this big reveal is that it only got revealed towards the very end of season 2, like the last couple of episodes. And I'm just kind of like, what the world kind of storytelling is that? Like, if you ever watch my channel talking about Power Rangers or Dino Fury in general, you know I am not a fan of Dino Fury. I feel like it's a teen drama first that just happened to have Power Rangers in it. And I find it very bland, very dull, very boring. And when it comes to the big reveal, it's kind of like it's been done before, but done better. It was done better in Mystic Force. It was even done better in Space that happened over nearly 25 years ago. Actually, it happened, yeah, about 25 years ago. And so I don't mind on repeating the formula. But if you're gonna repeat the formula, you gotta change it up. You gotta make it new. You gotta make it interesting. And more importantly, you have to drop seeds within the entire season. And that's something I felt they did not do. Or at least I don't remember them doing that. Some people have said this makes total sense to the whole her not knowing her parents and blah, 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 stuff like that. That's not good enough, people. Like what, one throwaway line for one episode and never really feeling like you knew your family? That's not enough. Towards the end of this series, they started building up the mystery surrounding the bad people. Oh, they had a kid. Oh, they gave it away. Oh, they're being prosecuted because they're aliens. Oh, they're being experimented on. Oh, they gave it to Pop. Oh, that baby turned out to be Amelia. Oh, she's an alien. Oh, all of a sudden now she knows how to use her powers and never been taught. This just came out of nowhere. That is not good storytelling in my opinion. Like, you can't have a huge reveal like that in your last couple of episodes. You gotta plant the seeds to make people anticipate, to make people give them something to want to sink their teeth into, something that's really juicy. And I feel like the writing let that story arc down. It's probably going to get explored in the next season of Cosmic Fury. Who knows? It's only 10 episodes. I'm not really expecting no big wow, thank you ma'am, pow type thing. But I get really tired of people acting like this season or the series of Dino Fury is the best thing to ever happen in the Power Rangers fandom. Because it's really not. They've done some cool, impressive stuff that's never been done before. But that don't make it great. You know what I'm saying? When you actually watch it, it's a very dull season. And the thing is, with both Mystic Force and In Space, the big reveal, of course, is that our hero Ranger family members are the villains. And with the Andros and Stratoma thing, that has been building up since the first 2 episodes. He was a kid, she got kidnapped, didn't know who kidnapped her, then found out it was Dark Conda, then found out that the main bad guy raised her equipped her and raised her from an infant to the main bad guy, influenced her and stuff. And you know, like him constantly talking about how he lost his sister. Then we see like the flashbacks of Astrama, her memory starting to resurface. All that stuff was planted from very, very early on, and it didn't take up the entire focus of the season. It was like, you know, it was paced out in a good, evenly pace. And then when the huge reveal happened, I mean, come on, when we see her get kidnapped as a kid, she has brown hair, and then they threw us off with all the multicolor wigs that Astronomer wears, and then when it's finally revealed, it's like an oh my god moment. You know what I'm saying? And then everything that happened after that was just cool. With Mystic Forest, I've only watched that twice in its entirety. Yeah, I have it on DVD, but I haven't watched it in a while. And I think it's one of the shortest seasons in Power Rangers history. And yeah, the primary focus of that entire season is the Red Ranger. And there's been seeds planted early on. How Udana lured Nick and the others to that magical land. To her talking about how she lost her son Bowen and everything. How the original Night Ranger people fell, then found out that, you know, Korag turns out to be her long lost husband, but brainwashed. He was the mortal enemy of the Red Ranger. They fought constantly. It explains why his Zord merged with that of the Red Ranger and stuff. And you know, and it was little teeny tiny seeds planted, but you couldn't quite tell at first. Then the storylines kept building and building and building to that big reveal. And not only was it a huge reveal, it was a huge fight out between those two. And you know, it made from some really cool compelling story arcs and stuff, because he never knew his parents and he was in search of something. And you know, eventually it found a way to blend itself out and make it an enjoyable story. But here it just randomly happens. And the worst thing is they had 2 seasons, 2 full seasons, and they dropped this bomb in the last couple of episodes of the second season. And I'm just kind of did they plan this out ahead of time? If so, what was the wait for? I don't remember them making any mention of this in the first season. I don't remember them making any mention of Void Knight having a kid. I don't even remember them making a mention of it in the second season and stuff. And so, if I'm correct on this, this was some of the laziest writing I've ever seen. And I don't know why people are acting like this is the best thing since sliced bread. Y'all know what good Power Rangers look like. Y'all have been through it for over 30 years. I don't understand why everybody is so crazy over this series. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.